I'm cheers in this or what?
We go.
NY, the AZ is SVO. Jokes aside, the realest when you hear it coming from the Eric Bernal show is Scottsdale. Very own, get your phone and hear a call. We going up now.
And we're here. Episode 13 of the Eric Bernal show. I appreciate y'all. Y'all keep spinning my shit. I just got a strike on YouTube for posting girls' ass in my face. But what is celebrity if you can't put some girl's ass in her face? Her father's probably very, very happy for her. I hate having to say this, but I always got to say it. Please like, subscribe, comment. Again, I will never stop saying, if you want to call me the biggest piece of shit in the world, comment it. Because it helps the algorithm go. Let's get into a battle. Let's talk shit to each other. It doesn't hurt my feelings because you people suck. The ones that are bad. The ones that are good, thank you. Also, I do want to give a shout out to Off Season right here. Off Season. Hey, Gatsby, if we could put up the Off Season
Absolutely.
Instagram right here. Right there. Off Season, man, they've been sponsoring my tour with what I've been wearing. And I only shop local, but they are worldwide, baby. They have people like, what, Kane Brown?
Yeah.
Johnny Manziel? You heard of these people?
Yeah, I just saw it in the documentary.
They fuck too, just so you know. And so we want to shout them out. And just want to say thank you to Off Season. We got actually I have their hat on. Gatsby, he got his hat. And they even sent me sweaters. I got you. You got it? Put it. Yeah. They even sent me sweaters, which I don't know if they want me to die during the summer. Either way, thank you. I may be doing a tour in Alaska. Which brings me to my guest. This guest, look, I'm in the city of Scottsdale, baby. Shout out to SVO, Scottsdale's very own. I love my city. I love the people that are part of it. This guy, I've been telling him that I want him to be on the pod, and he probably thought I was fucking with him, that he didn't think I was going to have him on. But my guy, he works in the industry. We don't have to shout out what venue. He could if he wants to. Completely up to him. Please make some fucking noise for my boy, Brayden. Can we get some applause there? Yeah, we're going to put some effects there. Applause. Thank you. Bitches, pull your panties up, please. Jesus Christ. Now, why did I want to have him on? One, he's a pretty good-looking dude, and hopefully it helps the algorithm. Pretty people go to the top of the algorithm, from what I understand, and he's a fucking pretty guy. Here's another thing about Brayden. Brayden, say hello to everybody. I'm sorry, I'm talking a lot. Shout out to Brayden.
What up, man? It's your boy Brayden Flynn up in this bitch.
So Brayden Flynn, I do want to talk about some things, and again, if any point of this story that it just gets wild, we can just bleep the whole thing, and people don't have to know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
One of the first times I really, really hung out with Brayden, I went to his house, not knowing it was his house. Just went over, because that's what people in Scottsdale do.
Absolutely.
Went over, and he was like this, because he is notorious. I was hoping he wore his glasses. Me and him literally are at the club like this all the time. And we have a good picture of us together doing that. At Gatsby, I'm going to send you the picture. Let's go ahead and put it right here. Just notate that, and I'll send it to you right now, because it's one of my favorite pictures.
Perfect.
I went in there, and he's just on one. He's on, I mean, you would think, first of all, you think he's white. He's not, and we're going to get into that. He's just like, yo, what up, motherfucker? What's going on? Oh, shit, Eric Bernal in my house? What's up? What's good? Bathroom over there, got toilet paper on deck, whatever you want. Blah, blah, blah. Yo, get the boy a drink, blah, blah. Yo, I'm about to fuck Chinese bitches, you know? Whatever it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Brayden, who are you? Where you from? And how'd you get here today?
So I'm born and raised in Chandler, Arizona.
C-Town?
C-Town, throw it up, 480.
There we go, 480.
I got a shit tatted on my arm, man.
What a townie.
Shit. What a tat to have. It was a filler tattoo.
It's all good. I'll feel her.
I started working in Scottsdale, believe it or not, in March. I live up there now. I had to get the fuck out the hood. So, yeah, Chandler's the hood. Southside Chandler. It's different.
They will stab you.
Yeah, they will stab you. I mean, the white picket fences, don't let them bitches fool you because it gets dangerous in the cul-de-sac.
They got those in Compton.
Yeah.
It gets real. It's real.
I've been working up there since March. I started off as security and stuff like that. But I told myself when I was going to work out there, I was going to make a name for myself and just introduce myself and, like, market myself. And then started making friends with a bunch of people, and here we are. You know, Eric. I met Eric. I don't even know how we honestly
Dude,
met.
honestly, that's probably one of my most repeated lines I've said to people. I don't know even how we met. It's true. We just I'm in the scene. You know, I do business with the venue that he's part of. Actually, we can shout him out. Shout out to Hi-Fi. We do bingo every other Wednesday, and it's not your mama's bingo. It is wild. I do roast people, and I do get people kicked out, which actually I want to talk about in a second. Brayden, I don't know how I met you. I don't think I knew your name for the first month that I knew you, because you meet so many people, dude.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
You meet so many people, and you don't even know if you're going to see them ever again or even hang out again. Are we ever going to have a conversation longer than 5 minutes ever again? Who knows? Is this just somebody I dap up and I'm just well aware that he comes in, you know, whatever? Cool. But Brayden has a fucking dude, great person. I knew when I hung out with him, I was like, this kid has a really good personality. And this is, I mean, once you say like you fuck Chinese bitches, like I know, like in my heart that you needed to be on the pod. Because, you know, they started COVID and I'm glad you're fighting back. You know, so
I didn't even wear a mask around him.
I mean, hell no, mask or condom.
No, hell,
so
yeah, exactly.
That's my
what's
America.
that? So, no, man, this guy is super dope, super cool. And I always tell people, it doesn't matter if you hung out with somebody for a day or a week or you've known them since high school. Time is relative. Okay. You could be like I have friends from when I was a little kid that I've distanced myself from, and we're not the same. And there's friends I've made in a matter of months that through those matter of months, like we're cool as shit. That's my people. To bring up, Brayden was really drunk one time, and I was like, and I had to take care of him. I put him on my shoulders. He's a big motherfucker. I'm not gonna have him stand up and make me look shorter than what I am. But we bounced it back, and he was like, yo, yeah. You know when you're fucked up, you go, yeah. And he had his glasses like this.
The hat definitely was. I think the hat was like this.
Yeah, it was definitely like that. Brought him to the back. And it's so funny sometimes seeing new people that work at the venue because they go, what are you doing?
Yeah, no,
to
exactly.
me, they're always like, who are you, dude? I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm friends.
Yeah.
So, and that's why I got to give a shout out just in Old Town in general, man. Always showing me love. Like, honestly, to the highest power. Look, off season, this was something that was brought to me by being affiliated with Scottsdale, Arizona, Old Town. It is a community, bro. If you're a cool person, you're going to have a great time here. If you're a piece of shit person, people will find out about it soon.
Yeah.
And if you're the
ASAP.
girl with bad breath that we were talking about earlier, dude, there's a chick so hot.
She's bad as fuck.
Scotts, she's so hot.
She's sexy as fuck.
But the baddest breath in the 480.
Oh, man.
Like, dude, her breath smells like she's been kicking ass all day. Like, with her tongue. Yo, Jesus
She needs to be
Christ.
sponsored by fucking gum.
She needs to be sponsored
5 gum.
by fucking the dentist. A hygienist.
feels
Is it a
like.
hygienist? Dentist is a little sensitive subject here. My ex was in the dentistry business.
Oh, shit, my bad.
Yeah. No, who cares?
Did she give you free veneers or what?
Yeah, I put pubes in her fucking teeth. Anyway, and I can do that for you too if you guys are interested.
Oh, no.
But
Hard pass.
dude, this guy is like. I do want to talk about the TikToks you did. Are there any TikToks you can actually send to Gatsby so we can put up?
I
They
guess
all
I
been
need some.
taken down.
No, they're also
what's your most famous one?
I have a gold digger prank. I did probably 2 months ago, and it blew up. I think it's like my pinned TikTok. But I can send it to you. It's like
All right, send it to him. We're gonna go ahead and play it right now.
Hey, miss?
Yeah? Sorry, I'm here to meet somebody.
Yeah, I'm Brayden.
Oh, okay.
Well, you look beautiful.
I didn't even recognize you.
Not even recognize me.
On your Tinder, you have like cars, boats. You have pictures of you in Gucci.
Yeah, I mean, I thought this would be nice, though. I mean, I rented this thing out for an hour.
My friend actually just texted me and was like, "Do you want to go to the pool?"
Well, it's only been like 3 minutes.
Like, dude, like you're showing up in this. You're just a scrub.
That's crazy. I'm not a scrub. But, I mean, if you want to leave and go to the pool with your friends, then why don't we just both leave?
I'm out of here. You weren't gonna tell me that you had this,
I mean, I still live the lifestyle that I live.
but like you have money though.
I do have money.
You wanna take me out?
You're kind of coming off as like, I wouldn't say a gold digger, but kind of a gold digger, but at the same time, like, you're okay. So I think we should go on a ride, though.
Okay.
All right, let's hop in.
You gotta unlock it.
My car doesn't unlock for gold diggers, baby.
Literally, fuck off.
Okay.
All right, yo, go check out that TikTok. On the TikTok, it does say the name, so we're good.
Perfect.
We'll go ahead and put that there. Gold digger TikTok, especially in Scottsdale, Arizona,
Yeah.
it doesn't even have to be a prank. All these bitches want money,
100%.
which I respect in a sense. Because all I want is a good-looking girl. Who's really shallow? Am I the shallow one because I want a hot girl?
No.
Or are they the shallow one because they want a rich guy? I think it's an even exchange.
The thing is, though, like people say, it's like, would you, like, I don't know. There was a question the other day. I was playing a game. It was like, if you had to switch genders, like, would you or would you not? I'm
Yeah, to let my
now,
boys hit.
No, I'm telling you right now, though, like, if I was a girl in today's day and age,
I would never pay for food ever
Yeah,
again
I would
in my
not.
whole fucking
I'd be
life.
rich as fuck.
I would never pay for. I would look at menus and wonder what the numbers are next to the food.
Oh, 100%.
I'd be like, "What's going on?" You know.
My
But how
OnlyFans-
did you get into the prank? How did you? What made you want to do it, man?
So
It takes balls, man. People don't know. It's not just you could just do it. It takes balls.
I used to full-time stream. So I used to be in streaming before that. So I used to game all the time. That was my main job. And
I love your
then-
rant of people that you hated that shouldn't play,
Oh.
but they still play.
Oh,
Anyways.
exactly. Yeah, the kids fucking suck. I'm like, don't play a fucking game if you suck at it. So I'm screaming at fucking 13 and 14-year-olds all fucking day because they suck and they live in their fucking parents' basement. It is what it is. But
Fuck those kids.
Yeah, fuck those kids. No, I actually was at the gym and I ran into this famous YouTuber or like TikToker named Steven Shapiro. He started doing the pranks at ASU.
Shout out to Steven Shapiro.
Shout out to Steven Shapiro. And I was like, hey, bro, like, I'm a big fan, blah, 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 all this shit. And then, like, we go our separate ways. And so I'm leaving, and he comes up to me, and I was like, okay, is he going to ask to work out? Because I was big as fuck at the time. I was on Trend,
You were
Test,
swole, yeah.
Winstraw. I was
You were
fucking
drinking
taking
your own
everything.
pee, all that
Exactly.
shit, yeah.
Everything injecting in my ass every single day. I was really with the shit.
Shout out to Injects in the Ass.
Hey, man. Dude, the needles are, yeah.
That's
It's
old
a little bit
time for you.
different.
Kim K.
But he was like, hey, bro, do you ever want to film? And I was like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. So then I didn't honestly believe it because it's like one of those things where it's like a false hope. It's like more so like when I was talking to Gatsby about it, like at after when you're talking to somebody and they're like making promises, but they're all fucked up and faded. It's like, okay, this is never gonna go anywhere.
That's funny. We'll go back to that. Go ahead.
But 2 days later, I get a text. He's like, hey, like, can you film this? And I was like, what's up? And then I filmed with a girl that used to work in the industry, or she still works in the industry. I'll just say, I don't know, I won't say her name, but she works at Maya. And she was
cool.
like, yeah, you should get in the industry. I was like, fuck it. So then I started filming those, and they started doing well. I started getting paid for like each video I filmed, and then obviously it was the summer, so it was kind of slow, and started doing that. And then she was like, yeah, you should work on the industry. And then my cousin already worked at Hi-Fi, so he's like, fuck it, let's get you a job.
Shout out to him. That's my guy too.
Shout out to my cousin Lattimore, man. I appreciate you, big dog.
Go give him a follow, guys.
Always. And then yeah, so I got into industry that, but then the Gold Digger pranks, I just kept doing on the side like weekly. I would just go out there and film and just do dumbass shit. And it was kind of funny because like all the like the bystanders and like stuff like that, like 60-year-olds are like, what the fuck is this kid doing? I'm like, well, I mean, you don't have a fucking phone then, so you obviously don't know what the fuck is happening.
Exactly. Yo, so back to what you're saying. You say, you know, you talk to somebody at an after party, you know if they're serious. I don't know if you know me and Gatsby's origin story. I had just started comedy, very new, but I had a little buzz on, you know, whatever. I made less than a year in probably. Went to an after party, met Gatsby. Gatsby was like, I'm a photographer, videographer. I'm trying to get into this.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to get into, you know, to the creative side of things. And he shot music videos. And
Yep.
I said, bro, I need someone. And I go, I can't pay you anything right now. And he goes, okay. I said, but I promise you, there is no one in this city or state that's going to work harder than me to make sure I get you booked gigs and to the point that I can pay you. Just got to trust me, man. He goes, huh. It just sounded like, honestly, I sound like a drunk shit, you know?
Yeah, but it's confidence at that point.
But and he was just like, I was like, I have a show at Stand Up Live. I think it was on a Wednesday. I said, can you show up just with your camera and just take photos and whatever? And he did. He showed up. I posted it. And ever since then, I was not the best at comedy at that point. I say that as somebody I feel like my shit is way stronger now. And he even wasn't as best at videography yet. It wasn't awful, but he ain't the Gatsby of today.
Yeah. You know what's funny about that though? Nobody was doing that at the time.
Nobody was doing it. Nobody had a team like a comedian, photography, videography
Yeah,
team.
nobody really was doing it at the
And
time.
to me, it was very important to have Gatsby get to know everyone in Old Town. So when I'm not there, it's as if I am. You know, so that's why I fuck with the whole industry because they welcome me and my guy. We've done the things we've done, man, in that city. Sold Out Jefe, 3 times?
Yeah.
Riot House, Casa Amigos, Almost Famous, 50 Shades. And it honestly had to happen just in one stop. But I remember even sometimes we're at afters and be like, man, this is where it all started, dude. We literally took a chance.
Yeah.
And he didn't have to fucking think about it. It cost him gas money. He had to get in there. Probably had to buy a few drinks for himself. It costs him money to go do something that should be something that he's making money off of.
Yeah.
But dude, that's why I like that story, because like sometimes you're like, yeah, you're full of shit.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
But dude, that's what it is, man. And I just wanted to say that part. But how many bitches you fucked this year?
This year?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Hard turn.
Since I've been in the industry or since like this year?
Let's do industry.
Industry, I've been here since March. Fuck. Here we go.
Be real, baby.
So I've been here since March. What is it? August?
Yeah.
I think we're at 9. I was hesitant.
Christ.
I know.
Wow.
Look, where I'm.
Are they on subscription once a month?
Hey man, look. Here's the thing, man. I
No, you're a good-looking guy. You're in shape. You're in a position of power at your job. And I don't know. Do bitches like good-looking guys with status? Yeah.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
No, I feel you. I just like I'm very hesitant on pushing that 10 though, because like the 10th girl, I want that shit to be like, yeah.
Do you want her to be a 10?
Hell yeah. I mean, but the thing is, like living in Scottsdale and working in the industry, you rarely see a girl that's under.
What
like
is the
an
most
8.
awkward walk of shame for you or for the girl?
Walk of shame?
Yeah. What has been the
Like
most
in
awkward?
general?
Yeah, in general, all of your life.
So I was living in South Chandler and I drove to fucking Sun City.
Just to give to how far is Sun City from where you live?
Halfway to Tucson.
Yeah, it's a hour and 45.
Whoa. Hey,
Yeah.
Gatsby, write this one down. How long of a drive would you go for pussy? I like how we're gonna do that segment
Yeah,
every time we have a
that's
guy.
so
guest.
good.
How far would you drive for pussy? How far would you drive for pussy? Hour 45 for you. So
Hour
what
45.
happened?
So hour 45, I pull up. It's in a trailer park. Shorty,
Oh my God.
Shorty was a little bit older. I was 19.
She was a grandma.
No, she was. I was 19. She was,
Oh my! How old was she?
she was 59.
Oh, you just.
Yo.
Oh my God, dude, that girl, that woman is a predator.
Hey, but I mean,
anyways, no, she was a sweet girl.
yeah, it was just like,
She made like brownies when he got there.
oh man, she made. Oh, dude, she took care.
Best
of me.
home cooked meal you ever had.
I was like, she was a gilf though.
I bet.
She was
White pubes
fire.
are in right now.
She was fire. It was just more so like one of those things like before Post Nut Clarity where I was like, fuck it. I got
Dude.
I got a full tank of gas.
You got a full tank of balls too.
Yeah, full tank of balls. My shit's fucking on my waistband. I can't even adjust it. I'm fucking bricked up to the belly button. I can't even fucking my dick is damn near touching
on
my
a
shin
shirt.
at this point. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna make this drive. So I get on the fucking 202 to the 101 to fucking whatever it was, past the airport. Then I'm past the Cardinal Stadium. I'm like, okay, this is a
To
little bit
the
far.
trailer.
To the trailer park. I pull up and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I
They
mean,
have cars there?
like fucking old ass Chevys. I mean, I get called B Rabbit from 8 Mile, so I was used to the
Dude,
fucking.
that is
I was
so
used to the
lit.
trailer
All right.
park.
All right,
I was
you
used to the
get
trailer
there.
park.
What time are you getting there?
3:30.
Afternoon?
Yeah.
Because she has to get to bed early.
Yeah. She has to go to bed by 6, wake up at 3 in the morning.
Go, keep
Yeah.
going.
She she's in menopause, right? I think so. At that fucking point, I think at that point.
Yeah. So she's having like heat. What's it called? Can we look up
Yeah.
menopause
Age?
symptoms?
Symptoms. Yeah.
Yeah, after
Heat
45,
flashes?
heat flashes. And look up what else. Predatory vibes.
Oh god.
So you were 19. Let me
I
ask
was
you,
19.
Did you have a beard?
I didn't have a beard.
Oh, I was
I
gonna
can't.
say,
I can't
maybe you
even. I
looked
can't even
older.
grow a full beard right now. I feel patchy as fuck.
Dude, bitches love patchy.
It's fucking
Can we,
terrible.
what are the
I'm sorry, I
symptoms
clicked on,
of
like, an
menopause?
ad.
He's like looking at fucking you porn.
There's like all this sponsored
Yo,
stuff.
honestly,
right
one of the
before.
best porns, tubegalore.com. I used to like it a lot, but I like the porn sites that when you click, it gives you like a preview of what it looks like.
Okay.
I like those.
Spankbang.com. Spankbang and FUQ. Full videos, HD.
None of these side effects. seem
Love
sexy.
anal.
Dude.
A lot of anal vids.
We talked about porn the last episode a lot.
We
And
did.
and I was talking about my homegirl, Jay Summers. I've never met her in real life. I would love to meet you in real life because that scene when you have sex with the dude's dad and you have to do it in the kitchen and he nuts inside of you and then you get in bed with her, hit the son, and then you have sex with him and he goes, wow, you're so wet. It's gross, but it kind of hits me right about 3:30 in the morning. What are the symptoms of menopause?
Just really
Heat flashes
bad
and
shit.
fucking young white guys.
Yeah.
All right,
honestly,
we'll
it's
get
fun.
back to it.
Chills, night sweats, sleep problems, mood changes,
You're damn right. She's
weight gain and slowed metabolism, thinning hair, dry skin.
The hair was
Well, that's
thin.
good because you know when you get older, bitches don't even have to shave anymore because like the shit just falls off.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what
it
they
was
said.
the thing. I think it was falling off when I was fucking missionary. I think it was.
All right, so you
falling off.
get there 3:30. I love that he knew that it was 3:30.
Yeah, it was 3:30. It was
How could you
midday.
not know?
It was
Like,
midday.
about the
for
time
sure.
I get out of high school.
Well, usually I'm horny as fuck from like 11 a.m. to 4.
That's
What time is it right now?
That's
Hold on.
key time.
What time is it right now?
in
We're past 4. Okay.
It's 4:04. I'm
Yeah.
glad that you're not trying to
I'm-
fuck someone's grandma.
We got past the wave.
Yeah,
in this
fuck,
studio.
dude. I'm not bricked up anymore, which is good. No.
So you get there. What happens?
So I get there.
Do we know her? Are we okay with saying her first name?
No, we don't want to say her.
Okay. Is it like an older name or is it still like a?
Believe it or not, she's a porn star.
Well,
After this episode, you're gonna show me.
I
But
got
anyway,
you.
so you get there, you roll into Trailer Park. Obviously,
Roll into the trailer
porn has
park.
been very good, sir. She gets to live in a very luxury lifestyle.
She did. Pull up. I'm like, okay.
Pull out.
So I pull up a text her, I'm here, and I see her like open up the blinds. Like, you know when someone's like checking outside, I've seen when someone's there. And I'm like really nervous, bro. My fucking stomach is like fucking tight as fuck. I'm like, oh shit.
You're fucking cerebral.
Yeah.
Your core. What is it? Your frontal
frontal cortex.
is not even fully developed. You young shit.
I know. So she lifts it up. I'm like, okay, that must be her. So I walk in, and it's a granny house, dog. Granny.
It smelled like it too, huh?
Oh, dude.
It smelled like clothes that have been put away for a while.
Yeah,
You take
like
them out and then you open
like
the box.
detergent that's been there for like 6 months.
Ah, gotcha.
But like with like a fresh.
not even like good detergent either.
Oh no, it's some old
it's
shit.
not downy. It's drowny.
Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. And it's just like there's some cookies on the table.
There's some what on the table?
The cookies. Some cookies on the table. And she's wearing an apron.
This bitch gave you whole milk.
I do drink whole milk though. I do drink whole milk.
Yeah, whole milk's for the thugs. All right, so you
That's a
get
real
there,
one.
you have sex, but what's the walk of shame? Why was it the worst walk of shame?
Well, the worst walk of shame is like I honestly thought like getting there and fucking her. I was like, okay, this is gonna be lit, whatever. And I don't know what it was, but the fucking I don't know if it was like it literally felt like wet mud when I was fucking.
Oh my!
Like I don't know if it was just because she was like old as fuck, and I was like, holy shit. But like it wasn't like like when a girl gets wet, it was thick as fuck. It was thick as fuck. Like it's not like I'm with a regular girl that's like wet and it's like okay, let
It
me
was
get
like texturized.
hell
You
yeah,
said old pussy
hell yeah.
feels like wet mud.
Hey man, I was in it.
Gatsby, clip it.
Yeah, no,
Put that as a fucking clip.
man.
All right, so it wasn't so much the walk of shame; it was that you were just shameful.
Oh yeah,
afterwards.
no, that's the thing. I was like, dude, I drove an hour and 45.
And it wasn't even. You should have just came into your belly button.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
It was just more so. I was like, why the fuck did I put my dick in mud?
Like you shot rope inside.
I didn't even shoot.
You didn't finish.
I couldn't. I'm fucking rocks and
Oh.
shit. I can't fucking think of it.
It was literally like a car like spinning tires on a mud.
Yeah.
Shout out to my cousin Vinny and the tire scene. If you guys know, if not, watch it. With Joe Pesci. Okay, Gatsby. I never asked you this question. What was your worst walk of shame?
What's my worst walk of shame?
Walk of shame, loud and clear, baby.
What is the worst walk of shame I've ever had? No, I've driven to Glendale, but it was like pre
Pandemic?
It was pre like Google Maps or apps in
Oh, so
general.
you went.
I was young.
You went MapQuest on it.
Swear to
You
God,
printed it out and
no,
then you
but
navigated
I
like
didn't
Columbus.
have MapQuest. She had MapQuest. So on the way home, I got lost. And if you know Arizona on Grand Ave, there's this intersection that's 3 streets going into each other. Yeah. And
I know
didn't
what you're talking about.
And
It's literally made to kill yourself.
I didn't know which street I came down. So like leaving, I got so lost. I went down every intersection on the way home until I recognized something.
The motherfucker ran out of gas.
Yeah, fuck, dude.
Dude, that's nuts. My worst walk of shame, it wasn't mine. It was, well, it's both of ours, I guess. I didn't have enough money to Uber her home. It kept canceling. No, it kept like denying because I didn't have no money. She was like, "Are you gonna order it for me?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she goes, "What's going on? What's taking so long?" I was like, "Let me just take a shot, bro." I had my car payment, a cell phone bill, and another bill come all out at once, and I had just changed the dates on them. Because I go, what if they all just come out on the same day? Wouldn't that be easier? It was the worst. It was the worst idea. And I had, this is like late. This is like 5 a.m.
Oh,
4 a.m.
yeah.
I had to wake. I called 7 to 8 people. so they can send me $50.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's.
And she was just like, is everything okay with your phone? And I wanted to tell her, hey, why don't you order it and I'll give you the money back. But I just look like a cheap bitch that just came out on her stomach, you know? And I'm better than that. You know what I mean? But moving on to other things, you're Mexican.
I am.
People know that. Well, this is how I know if you're Mexican. What part of Mexico is your family from?
So my grandparents from Sinaloa.
Shout out to the cartel.
Yes, sir. And then, so my grandfather's from Sinaloa, and then my grandma, she's from Mexico City. I don't know what the fuck part that is.
Mexico City is it's
Guadalajara?
It's far.
It's Guadalajara, right?
It's like a 4-hour flight from here.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
somewhere
it's
like that.
deep.
It's one
Somewhere.
of the most. Can we look up the population of
Yeah.
Mexico City? And it's also it's the most harshest air quality, and I think one of the largest cities in the world.
One of the largest
it's
cities in
bigger
the world, absolutely.
What's it ranked? Because it's bigger than New York.
It's 8.85 million.
That's fucking.
Oh,
that's
it's right
big-
there with
that-
New York.
No, I think it's bigger than New York. I think the population just came out.
I think New York is 8 million.
But this is 2015 too.
Okay.
Oh,
that makes
that's
sense.
different. Then it's got to be like 10, 11 million.
Yeah, they got to be
Yeah.
up there.
We
Because
gotta
I know
be-
what Phoenix has 1.6 million, and they're number 5.
The
Right
city.
now.
Yeah. But
city.
So by 2022, it was 9 million.
Jesus Christ,
it.
it's still got to be up.
Okay, so they don't have the current, but it's estimated at 22 million.
can you Google largest?
22 million.
That's what they said.
Can you
Mexico
Google
City's population is
largest
now estimated.
soccer, top 5 largest soccer stadiums? I want to say they have one of the top 5. It's humongous. And then like if you're an artist and you're big, you can. It's like over 100,000 people. It's fucking
yeah.
sick. It's crazy because like in New York, I want to say MetLife is like 80 or 90,000, and they spent $2 billion on it.
North Korea has the top.
North Korea. How the fuck would we? If these motherfuckers.
I don't think
did
you-
you hear about Kim Jong Un? He said he made 11 hole-in-ones. They literally make up everything. That's why you just eliminate that one.
I just don't think they give you tickets. You're just forced to go.
What in
In North Korea,
I think so. I
there's
think
no,
that's
you're
what
not
it is.
buying
I
a
think the
ticket.
population
You're not
has
buying
to
a
go.
ticket. You're forced
Do you
to
know
go.
what freedom is? They have none of it.
Yeah. Well, that fucking that soldier.
Which
Do you hear about that? The
Oh,
U.S.
fuck
Army soldier that like went ape shit and was like, "Fuck
He
this."
went over there?
Yeah, he went to North Korea and he was like,
fucking dumb.
he's like, I don't know like how America's treat me, so now he's living in North
Oh
Korea.
yeah, now he like
Yeah,
Well,
now
they
he
probably
accepts
try-
it.
Now he
they're
went over
probably
there.
trying to make it. They're probably treating him good, just like when Dennis Rodman went there.
Or like
They
the
played
movie The Interview.
basketball.
Like
That
James
too.
Franco was living his life there.
You know what's crazy is that how quick Sony like didn't want to do it because North Korea was basically sent them like here's all your socials, your addresses,
Oh,
where all your
shit.
kids live, you live, and we'll release it if you fucking put out this movie.
So it is. So they have a stadium in Mexico.
Maybe not Mexico City, but
Yeah, 87.5 thousand.
Oh, that's still a lot.
That's
That
a
is-
lot, and
that's
it's
huge.
Well, I
yeah,
think the biggest one we have in America is
I think Brazil has the largest one.
it's the largest stadium in Mexico and Latin America.
well, because
How about
8th largest in the world.
How about largest soccer stadium? I don't know why we're on this, but I love statistics.
Well, I think we
I
have the
love
largest one.
ratings. I love rankings.
no, I feel like the one we have in America.
Also, just remember, I'm gonna ask you your perfect girl and describe her.
Perfect.
To me
Oh, yeah.
in a second.
That's what we fun.
Largest soccer stadium is it Brazil?
No, it's North Korea.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's what
Mine
they
is
said.
that one.
This is it.
What's it? What's the capacity?
Don't have like top 5.
Yeah, I did. I didn't say hold on.
What's the capacity of North Korea?
You guys are just
We should
yelling
go
That'd
at
be the
there.
whole population.
So
I
scared.
feel like you're obligated to go at that point.
They eat worms. I don't understand how people could even play soccer there.
So after that would be Spain.
Okay, that makes sense.
How much?
That makes sense.
Camp Nou.
What's the capacity?
Nou capacity.
I'm like, I got Gatsby on the fucking phone.
99.
99,000. So 100 grand.
Christ.
Yeah,
100
pretty
grand. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's in Barcelona.
Yeah.
That's nuts, man. Now, I'll go first. I always say, what's my, again, does this mean that this is the only girl I like? No. Is it that I have a soft spot for women with this body type? Yes. I love a girl with small little natural boobies. Small. A cup. Thank you for that.
My bad.
No, you're good. A cup, B cup at its largest. Petite little body, nice little ass, pretty face.
Really?
I like. You know what really hit me when Kanye said she got a ass that'll swallow up a G-string, and on top, 2 B stings.
Bee stings.
Love that look, cause these are the bitches I was into when I was young.
the town.
J Lo,
Oh yeah.
right?
Yeah, but she's not petite, is she?
J Lo at the time. J Lo,
Yeah.
Alicia Keys, small titties, fat ass, basically.
Yeah.
Natalie Portman.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Natalie
solid.
Portman.
I'm a
dude,
Star Wars fan,
Go
boy.
ahead and Google the interviews of her when she was doing for fucking Star Wars. This woman is so fucking beautiful. I think she
Gorgeous.
graduated from Harvard.
She did. I think MIT.
I wanted.
What does Mark Norman say? Give it a goog.
Yeah, I wanted to give her my lightsaber growing up.
Dude, I want to give her my life. I will decapitate
Oh
myself
my
if she lets
God,
me hit it.
I'll force choke her. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Oh, the way Anakin held her,
Harvard.
she was like,
Yo, first of all, when she says, Anakin,
oh fuck.
you're breaking my heart.
Dude, I get chubbed up.
I want to fuck him up,
Yeah.
bro. Fuck the dark
Really?
side, man.
No, I'm really dark side though.
No, but I don't like that he made her feel like that.
I feel you, but he was trying to say the one he loves. Think about it.
So she was filming Star Wars while she was going to Harvard.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So she went from
She
99
also
to
started when
2003.
she was like 12, 13. The Professional is literally
Oh, The
one of
Professional
my
is one of the greatest
favorite
movies ever.
Guys, I know you guys are pretty young here, and the old ones, whatever. The Professional with Natalie Portman, I think she was 13 years old.
Yeah.
It is literally one of the best movies I've ever seen.
And Heat.
Heat. Dude,
He's a good one.
Her, if you just, she's, and her dad's like a dentist. I forget what he is, but she has a very like, she was going to school 3 days a week and
Yeah.
still went to fucking Harvard and graduated and whatever. Like she had to fucking go there.
I would
Fucking
honestly
show off.
like respectfully dick her down in a business fit.
Dude,
Actually, disrespectfully though.
dude, I would do it however she wants. If she was like,
Yeah.
yo, pour ketchup all over your head.
Oh, yeah.
And then fucking fuck me and then have someone punch you in your gut as soon as you're
Yeah.
done coming. I would do it that way.
There's not a lot of things I'm not doing for her.
So, okay, I explain my body type that I like.
Oh fuck. Here we go.
You. Again, it could change.
Mine's way fucking different to be honest.
Oh, yeah,
I like
yeah.
a big
Well.
set of fake tits.
All right.
Usually my girls that I like are 5'1" to 5'4". I can pick them up
good
and throw them
height.
around like a fucking pillow.
Yeah.
I feel strong. I feel dominant. Believe it or not, I do like BBLs.
Okay.
I do like
don't,
BBLs.
But you like them.
I just like a big butt, boy.
Even if it looks like
I don't give a fuck because when
That's the
it's-
thing. There's no wrong answer.
like
no
when
wrong
they're
answer.
when they're squatting and like riding like reverse cowgirl on their ankles and shit, and they're
It
squatting
looks
on
like
their ankles.
Pixar's ants.
Oh my fucking god, bro! I lose my mind. I remember I was in Vegas. I was in Vegas 2 months ago, and we went to I don't know, was it Spearmint Rhino? I think it's something like that. Or what's the name of it?
Spearmint Rhino. 'cause
Yeah,
It has a casino
Dude,
in it.
I fell in love like 9 times in 30 seconds. And the amount of BBLs that came up to say, Poppy, I said, bro, I don't even care.
Right,
I
bitch.
said,
Take my fucking wallet.
oh my god! I had 2 bottles of Dom. I went up to the stage. I told Shorty, get off the pole. I said, come here. I said, come here. She was like, what's up? I said, just get naked and let me pour this Dom on you, bro. I poured Dom.
He's a
everything.
gentleman.
A gentleman.
Is what
Gentleman.
I'm trying to say.
Great guy.
A lot of guys will pour fucking Corona on you like
Yeah,
a
what a
fucking,
piece of shit.
Like
Gross.
like a fucking piece. I was gonna say savage, but here's the thing. I do want to share this. Gatsby is Native American.
Yes.
What tribe are you?
I am Akima Atom and Thana Atom.
Yes, Pocahontas. I never thought, savage is a derogatory term for Native Americans. They would call them that, right? But now it's savage. Dun, 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 right?
Yeah.
Gatsby, the artist, once told me that a girl called him a savage. And he goes, that's kind of rude. What did you say? No, what
I
was
was
it?
like, well, you can't say that. It's kind of racist.
Oh my god.
I forget you're native sometimes. He is a Navajo.
So did
though.
she.
Oh, dude.
But no, the word savage, it's kind of hilarious because being that if you don't put it into practice, you don't think of it
Yeah.
as anything, right? But it is. You know what? I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to cut more of this podcast out. But Brayden, what do you want to accomplish this year, man? Let's look back at this pod a year from now. Look into the camera and talk to yourself. Because I also want to talk. I want to get them on a serious mode.
Okay, let's
no,
get serious.
after this.
Let's get serious.
Let's just do this. Hey, mental health is big, and we're actually me and Gatsby. We're trying to get some sponsorship with BetterHelp.
Yeah.
BetterHelp, which is look, they don't sponsor the podcast, but I'll go ahead and talk about them. BetterHelp is basically therapy. You could Zoom, you could call. You can have it so you can see them and they can't see you. You can cancel anytime. You can switch your therapist if you're not feeling them. You can switch to somebody else until you feel comfortable with what you are, because that's the number one thing that's plaguing people. I remember I was sending out a text while I was in Austin. I didn't get to speak about Austin, but we'll talk about it a little bit. Some things didn't really go my way, but then it went better than my way. That's kind of like, the universe, God, whatever you want to say it. And I was like, somebody hit me up and was just like, dude, I cannot believe you're in Austin. You're doing everything you said you're going to do. I'm so proud of you. Meanwhile, I was in the fetal position in a twin-size bed, staying somewhere. And I'll actually read the text more or less because I think it was very important. And again, just like my Twitter says, I'm just here to say jokes and be a little sensitive bitch sometimes. I don't want to say it without giving it away. But what I said is, you saved me from the depths of hell in situations you weren't aware of. Brother, there are times I wanted to quit my life, and your love has kept my head over water. Wherever you go, you let them know they get a part of me too, and that they'll receive the best parts in life that charge them up, not knowing the cost on the other end. I know what it is to be the happiest man in the room. It comes with a cost, and just know I appreciate you forever. I said that because I was podcasting with people in Austin, and we wonder why there's so much depression in comedy. And having this conversation really opened my eyes. I was talking, and as I was talking, I self-diagnosed myself, and I know the reason why. We live on the dude. Getting up. My highlight of the year is Minneapolis, Minnesota, opening up for Tim Dillon, sold out crowd, 2,107 people in the crowd. It goes, winner of best comedian in Arizona. Like, I literally can hear it. And if you see me in the video, it's on my Instagram. I'm pumped. I go out there. I do my 30 minutes. I introduce one of my favorite comics ever. Thank you. Have a good night. Come in. You may have seen him on the Joe Rogan podcast. Blah, blah, blah. Tim Dillon. And these people just light up. I dap up someone I respect, someone I thought I'd never even meet. I should be happy.
Yeah.
I cried.
Yeah.
It was good to cry, though.
I cried because if highs are so high, medium lows feel the lowest.
Yeah, 100%.
So that's what happens when you live in the world. Like, we live in a world where, dude, there's beautiful women around us.
100%.
There's liquor being poured.
Yeah.
Yep.
We almost live like a celebrity lifestyle without it being public for millions, maybe for thousands.
It feels like a separate world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why any time that it feels a little sucky, it would be a little sucky to a normal person working a 9 to 5, because I've worked a 9 to 5. I was in banking for 10 years. You deal with. The sucky feels even suckier because the highs are so high.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I don't know how open you are about talking about mental health and all this stuff, but I know, as being that guy, it's so true. You know, those memes that say, check on your funny friends. They're hurting. Mm-hmm. This is a way we kind of are like that, and you're very similar. You're very, charismatic. You're out there. You're confident, but it all comes with a cost.
Yep.
And sometimes I always have to write down. I did this thing. You have to physically write it down, pen and paper. 5 things you appreciate, and it kind of puts you back into life. Like, my mom's alive. I still do comedy. I had a threesome. All these things. Sorry, I had to make a joke. But
It's all good.
What do you think about that, man? I know you posted something, and without sharing too much.
I'll share it.
But, I always check in on you.
No, I feel you, and I honestly appreciate it.
Talk about it.
It means a lot. Mental health is a big thing. What's it called? I started to share my story like a couple years ago, actually. Believe it or not, I had like a theater class at ASU. I wrote a poem. It was about my life, like 3.5 pages long. But I used to play victim my whole life, and it was always like, why? And I'll say it. I mean, I was raped when I was 3. I was raped when I was 8. And it was always more so like, okay, it fucked my life up forever. I mean, I was just like, okay, I'm a victim of sexual abuse, child abuse, blah, blah, blah. It took me a long time. It actually took everything away from me.
For sure.
Ended my football career, everything. Fucked up shit with my family. But as I got older, I started going to therapy, and therapy's fucking huge because I don't think if therapy was there, I probably wouldn't be here. I actually tried committing suicide. In December 4th, 2022 was the 6th time I actually tried taking my life. After that, I was doing therapy at the same time, but that was like a really like wake up moment for me. I started to share my story, and especially like I was talking to you about streaming before. I used to do full-time streaming, but my audience was like 13 through 17. So anytime I would get on stream, I would try to impact a kid's life because it felt like I never had that growing up. I mean, you have your parents, stuff like that, but you also hold stuff from your parents because it feels like it's not the same.
Yeah.
Like you feel like you can't talk to your parents and stuff like that.
Of course.
Because like you have so much shit in you feel like, oh, okay, I don't know. I really don't want to.
It's a different connection.
Exactly. But as I started to tell my story, you start to realize, like I tell people this all the time, it's like we have probably had different situations growing up. Like you, like it's,
Always.
but
Oh, yeah.
we have the
Always.
same feelings.
100%.
And that's the fucking thing I live off is like, okay, you might have whatever you went through, but I would have like been abused, and you probably not been abused. But at the same time, it's like we both suffer from depression, isolation,
100%, yeah,
and
yeah.
shit like that. So as I started getting older, I was like, okay, let me talk about my feelings, let me talk about my story, and let me get other people that are nervous and who have been in that situation to talk about it more. So I started doing that, and then I just feel like I had a purpose, and so it was more
100%.
It was more so, okay, let me change this person's life. And that's why, like, nowadays, it's like, I always told myself, I wrote a poem, like, the poem was called Little Did You Know. And as I grew up, it was just, like, every single thing was like, little did you know this is the person you become. And anytime I go to work, I mean, you wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know it. It's like, I call myself, I'm a broken kid with a big smile.
Yeah.
But the kids with a big smile usually have the fucking biggest things going on. That's why you were talking about comedians.
100%, man.
Like, was it Robin Williams?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly my point. Like, comedians smile all the time, and the next thing you know.
His neural system was all messed up.
Yeah.
He's Matthew Lawrence, who was on Mrs. Doubtfire and Gas. We're just gonna let it run until it runs, and I'll cut it when I need to. And we'll start again. Matthew Lawrence on Mrs. Doubtfire, he said that Robin Williams will get in character. He's having fun. He's there, having fun. Matthew Lawrence is also very young at the time. If you've never watched Mrs. Doubtfire, definitely watch it. It's a classic. Scene's over. Robin Williams goes to his, his trailer. And he's a kid, Matthew Lawrence.
Yeah.
He wants to go see his hero.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he said that he's just like this. That he damaged his mind so much with drugs that he damaged it forever, and that he's in pain when he's not being the funny guy. Mm-hmm. I said it in the interview with Lazy Intellectual. Shout out to Lazy Intellectual Emmanuel. There is that painting. I want to have it, Gatsby. If we ever can find someone who can make just a reprint of that on a nice canvas, it's Jester, and he looks so defeated.
Yeah.
And in the background, everyone's having the party. And that's how it feels. There is a cost for everything. Your best comedians have died 11 times in their mind already. But I think that painting says a lot because it's like the show must go on. We were in New York, opening up for Chris Stefano, my hometown, 1,000 seats in a theater that was built in the 1880s, 90s.
Yeah.
I get a message that my brother has stage 4 colon cancer, right? And this is what I hear. Mr. Bernal, you're on in 10. That's like why I want that photo. because like you'll never know the backstory, because our girls could be cheating on us, or people could be dying in our lives, and the show must go on. You paid. I'm here. I'm your jester. Because it brings me happiness to make you happy. The highs and lows. Never thought about taking my life, but thought about how I can see that's very normal thinking sometimes.
Yeah.
Because normal, dude, when I tell you, when the party's gone, the girls leave, and the house is a mess, and you're alone in your bed, are you happy? And if you are, then great. That's the best outcome. But know that people that's why I wanted Brayden on the episode, because he reminds me a lot of me. You know, this fucking guy who's like a very good time. I see him and I'm in a good mood.
Yeah, exactly.
I am.
Yeah,
and you know,
swear.
people say that to me. They go, "Eric's here." Dude, I was just at Bevy earlier. There was 6 people in there. And, the employees looked like, they were just chilling. And I brought life to them. And that brings life to me.
Yeah.
And sometimes that saves me from everything.
It makes you feel like you're worth it, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, just those little moments.
I think, what's so funny? It's little things like someone checking up on you is like the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone thinking of you.
Just saying, "Hey, man, you came to mind. Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Is everything cool?" Yeah, and that charges me up for the rest of the week or month. Mm-hmm. I'm good to go.
But do you ever get to a point where it's like more so like, okay, I'm doing this? Like, this is how I feel sometimes. It's like, okay, I'm so nice to people, and I go out of my way to like make sure people are okay. And sometimes you don't get the reciprocation you want, and it's like, when the fuck is it gonna happen?
I get that. I used to think that like that a lot, and I always drop Chris Stefano. Thank you for everything you ever done for me. Me and him, we've had deep fucking conversations. Shit, Gatsby picked him up in the Camry with the broken window in the back. We have a fucking celebrity in the car, and there's fucking garbage in the back
Everywhere.
And you know what? We had deep combos.
Yeah.
He told me something that really fucking made sense to me. He said his father told, because he used to think Chris talks a lot about anxiety because he dealt with it bad. He used to be in panic attacks. Oh, man, when he shared one story with me, he later on said it on a podcast, so I can say it out loud now. But he said that his dad told him, the sooner you understand that life is unfair and you don't always get, closure, and that it may never make sense, you'll be a happier person.
Yep.
Chris told me a story, and he said it on a podcast. If you notice, please go Chris Stefano, ChrisDComedy.com for tickets. Go see him. He'll be here in Arizona, stand up live,
chaos.
December 1st through 3rd. Dude, I don't know if you saw when he said this. He said it online.
Yeah.
And I felt for him. He said he was gaining a little weight. He fluctuates. His one of his specials is called Size 38 Waist.
Yeah.
Right? He makes fun of the shit that he's insecure about. Good looking guy. The guy looks like a fucking movie star.
Yeah. I look ridiculous next to him.
Yeah, I remember he said I have because he wasn't always in shape. Also, D3 he D3. I forget which college he went to, but he's all-time scoring.
Yeah.
Till this day. Shout out to him. But he said people were fucking with him. His family, oh look, you got Chunky. And he's laughing at them. Yeah, look at you. Because fame is getting to you, huh? Da-da-da-da. And it was just his cousins, friends, his wife's family.
Yeah.
And he laughed. He goes, all right, I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to get ready for bed. And that he just bawled his eyes out in the shower. And now he's into, intermittent fasting. He did things. He goes, I had no idea I made fun of shit that I should have paid attention to, because that was also messing with my happiness. So, yeah, man, we're big on mental health. I'm glad you're here, baby, because I would have never met you. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's the thing I
And
look
you
at
know
it.
what? Listen to this podcast, man. Anytime you need reassurance, I need you here, baby. I need you here forever, for as long as we got you, naturally. Because everyone's fate is different. Something that I'm learning. And sometimes you hear, I want to say on the podcast, today we found out that my good friend Gabby woke up from her coma. And I know in the beginning of this podcast, you see like these guys are just shitting around, whatever. Some of that is, obviously we like to have fun.
Yep.
And part of it is also just helping us out. Because in all reality, we deal with what everyone else deals with. Heartbreak, heartache, bills, shit, everything. And I just want to say shout out to Gabby. I love you, and I'm very thankful that you've woken up from your coma. I hope you get to see this. Maybe we send her this clip. If we can clip this for her. Gabby, I love you, and a speedy recovery. She was involved in a very bad car accident, and I'm very happy that everyone that raised money on her GoFundMe, it was a lot of money, and her mom are very, very thankful. Gabby, 2 days after my birthday, invited me over to her house. We had a pool session. I hung out with her and some people. And I was so tired from partying. She put a blanket over me and let me knock out on her couch. And when I woke up, I said, I have to go home. She goes, no. I ordered an IV for you. $300. Mm-hmm. And I go, what the fuck? This is not my girl. This is not anything. Yeah. What are you doing this for? She goes, because you are so good to other people. Let me be good to you.
Amazing. And
these are the things, guys. And it doesn't have to be a $300 IV. You know what it is to just go up like even in the industry.
Yeah.
You go and be like, hey, man, got you some gum for the night.
Oh.
You know, like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fuck
Especially,
you, tell me about it.
Yeah, and a lot of people
it goes a
have
long
bad
way.
breath. I haven't brushed my teeth today.
Oh my God, it goes a long way.
But you know what I mean? It's these little things. It's never the present. It's making yourself feel present to the person. So, life is, but that's what life is. Life is one day you're crying your eyes out. The other day, you're getting a blowjob. Like, that is life, dude. That is literally life.
Peaks and valleys.
And,
or your ass ate.
And I don't, or your ass ate.
Whatever you're into.
Yeah, whatever
But here's the thing. Or fucking Chinese girls. Look.
Amen.
So the thing with that is like.
Drink to that, brother.
Brayden Cat, look, if you don't know Brayden, get to know him. The kid has much more to do. And I want to be a part of some things. Hopefully he lets me. We'll shoot some things. I have a lot of ideas, actually. And, we shoot the shit at the pod. We do this thing. But you have no idea, man, what it takes to produce this. Gatsby's under immense amount of pressure all the fucking time.
Yep.
I hit him up, and sometimes and Gatsby, correct me if I'm wrong, I always say, man, I thank you so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
And you see I'm unreachable some days.
And I also say, I couldn't do this without you. Mm-hmm. And everyone wants to think that you could do everything on your own. Cool. I get how they may be confident in the confidence builder, whatever, but you can't. Be humble, whatever, but give people their flowers, baby. They want to smell them today. Give it to them while they can still smell them. And we'll end this on a funny note. So I want to talk about Lizzo being a piece of shit. I've been dying for Lizzo to be a piece of shit. One of my favorite clips about Lizzo, and this guy got so much bullshit about it. And I want you to run this, Gats.
Yeah.
He's fucking hilarious.
Ari Spears
Hilarious.
talks about Lizzo. Now, this is a classic, okay?
Yeah, he's fucking hilarious.
This is a classic. Let's see if we can find the...
Lizzo, I can't get past the fact that she looks like the shit emoji. I'm sorry, listen, I ain't the most in shape nigga
I'm going to send you this.
in the world.
Yeah, we'll just play it right here. We'll watch it together right now. And then I'll just cut this part. I'll put it in there.
Yeah, we'll cut this part.
That's funny as fuck. I can't get over the past that she looks like a shit.
Look, I tweeted the other day. I said about Lizzo, which I love my tweets, and if you don't like it, fuck you.
I'm so glad you're on Twitter.
Dude.
You get to see my chaos, too.
I'm nuts. I said, so are we allowed to say Lizzo is gross without the backlash now? You know, and that's what do you think about that? Apparently that she made fat backup dancers, which that's a disaster. And not because they're fat. It's just because, do you want to see fat NBA players? Do you want a league of fat volleyball players? This is not what they do. More power to you. Maybe they do 1 song, 2 songs. But you're going to kill them with cardiac arrest. Like, it's not going to be a good thing. What do you think about the Lizzo thing? So basically, in Amsterdam, they put a banana in the vagina.
So they had they went to like a burlesque show,
Okay.
and they had inserted bananas into these dancers, and she was making her crew eat the bananas out of these girls' vaginas.
What?
Yeah, and if they didn't,
Are they frozen bananas or they just soft?
I don't
know.
I couldn't tell you.
I do want to credit a comic in Austin who said, I think she's on Saturday Night Live. She was there. Fuck, I'll figure it out. But she goes, leave it to Lizzo to tell you where the snacks are in the pussy.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
To find out where the snacks are.
There was one, I think, backup dancer in particular that did not want to do it, and they like shamed her.
Oh, they shamed
into
her.
doing it.
The thing is, though, I don't think you can fit like a soft banana. In
I think
pussy.
it's
got to be.
they
frozen.
might have like
it's gotta
had
be
it
like not frozen, but refrigerated.
I think they had it in their hole. Maybe they peeled it back or something. I don't know.
First of all,
I don't know the logistics of it.
Hey, people that are putting bananas in their vagina, fucking relax, dude. Relax.
There's been worse though.
Dude, I mean, there's ping pongs in people's vagina. And then you're like, stop sexualizing women. You guys are sticking Fruit of the Loom in your fucking vagina.
I've seen
and the shit needs to stop.
Yeah, but I've seen an apple in a girl's ass.
No way.
You never seen like an anal,
Apple?
An anal gape?
Whoa.
Shout out to Anal Gabe.
Shout out to anal gape.
I've
I
heard
like
of-
anal gapes.
I've heard of one of I won't name her name, but she used to go to a party, like a sex party or whatever, and like she would have to like put like a glow stick or something in her vagina, and people would ring toss.
That's actually kind of fire.
That is kind of cool.
Can you let me know the address to that fucking party after this.
Can you give me her card?
Yeah, fuck. Be there after tonight.
We're going to have her at Brayden's place.
Yeah, fucking 100%.
If you ever saw the clip, she gets so mad at me.
Oh my god, I want her. I don't even know what her fucking name is, but
Well,
I
we
don't
don't
care what
know
she looks
her.
like.
She could be anyone. And
could be
also,
anyone.
if people know, if someone knows who you are based off what we just said, all right, who has the bigger issue?
Yeah.
Look, Brayden, we're gonna leave you with the last word. Anything you want to say? Shout out your Instagram. Shout out your TikTok.
My Instagram is Brayden Flynn _ BRAYDEN.
Can we have his Instagram right here?
FLYNN_. TikTok is Flynn is live with 2 E's at the end.
Put them both up.
I forgot to tell you actually.
Tell me.
I think my most down bad story was it was like 3:30 in the morning. I was in high school, and this girl came over in her car, and I didn't know where to fuck. So we're like, yeah, we're gonna fuck in her car. I walk in there, or I get in the car. Sardines smell like a motherfucker. But I already knew, and the thing is, I already knew I was going to get burned before the fact. But I was so horny and so bricked up, I was like, fuck it, I'm taking the risk and going urgent care the next morning. Oh, bricked up is fire.
Bricked up is such a great
I used to be
term.
bricked up watching, like, what Jack Harlow used to say, like, Shigo or the Clay Reindeer.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, my God. No, but in that bathroom, or in that car, I'm telling you right now, what I'm telling you is, do not let those thoughts get to you when you're fucking horny. If you know you're going to be in a bad situation, just don't do it.
Just
the post-nut
jerk
clarity,
off.
yeah, just jerk
in
off.
the
Please just
bathroom.
jerk off.
Nut in the urinal.
Yes, please just jerk off.
I love
'cause-
that those are your last words.
just no bullshit. I'm telling you, the post-nut clarity is no joke. Because I went to urgent care the next day. I had to call my dad. Be like, hey, Dad, I got burned again, and insurance covered it. Yeah. Motherfucker, you piece of shit. But it's okay.
With that being
You just
said,
get one
It's
big
just
pill and you're fine.
it's just a cold for your penis.
dude,
As I got older, I just realized.
just burn my shit off. you
Yeah.
know? Anyways, I'm gonna have sex later. Actually, today I have it scheduled, which is something I've never done, but we'll see. I did
Scheduled sex is fire,
I did
though.
buy an anal plug for her, not me. Next episode, I'll let you guys know how that went. Guys, shout out to Gatsby the artist.
Thank you.
Shout out to Brayden Flynn. It's been one of my favorite episodes actually today.
Same.
He saw me cry Don't make fun of me, and if you do, can you clip it and just tag me?
Absolutely.
Love you guys. It's been the Eric Bernal Show. Go fuck yourself.
NY, the AZ is SVO. Jokes aside, the realest when you hear it coming from the Eric Bernal Show. It's Scottsdale. Very own. Get your phone and hear a call. We going up. Now let them know. SVO. Sleepy Hollows. Very own.